To do a quick review of this AnkerWork SR500 conference speakerphone, I'm actually using a webcam and using this device for the microphone just to demonstrate how it sounds. I am, no, in a conference setting, I'm probably a little closer than normal. Um, and so my actual location, my face, my mouth from this microphone is probably 1.5 feet. So not very far away, but I can report that it performs extremely well, better than probably any other small combo device that I've used since COVID started, and that number is quite a few. So I do think for the premium price you're paying for this device, it is better than most. And just real quick, I guess to kind of show a few of the features of this device, it's a little bit bigger, as you can kind of see here. If you've used many other of these devices, this one tops out in the 7.5 inch range, and it's approximately 4.5 inches wide. It also sits, as you can see here, just about 1.5 inches tall from as it sits on your table. I find the size pleasant and bulky enough that you have a good depth of sound. You have a light bar that dances as I'm talking here. You have mute control, plus and minus for the volume, and the hang up and answer buttons that are dedicated on this device, which is typical with most. You get a really high quality 10-foot long USB-C to USB-A cable, which is this right here. It connects underneath to a USB-C port, and it also comes with a USB-A to C adapter right there in case you're going to be doing a USB-C to USB-C connection. One thing that is unique, and I'll turn this over in a minute to show, is that this one, the SR500, is designed to connect up to 5 different devices, and so they claim you can handle up to 45 people, and that's if you connect 5 different devices. I've now used this on 2 separate occasions in a true conference room setting at work, with up to 5 people in the room with me. One of those meetings lasted approximately 2 hours with not a single hiccup. In both cases, both meetings that I've had this in, one with 3 people, one with 5, I have taken opportunity at the end of the meeting to ask the people on the other end, and these were, by the way, in Microsoft Teams only. But I imagine the quality would be the same in Zoom or any other of the telecom, the video conferencing solutions on the market right now. Anyway, I asked those on the other side of the conversation how we sounded, and both times they reported we sounded excellent. Everyone in the room was clear and could be easily understood, which is saying something. People talk at different volumes, female to male, distance from the microphone, turning their head away, and so forth. This one has 8 microphones, and now, not knowing how it's going to sound, I'm going to sort of tip it up a little bit. These little holes here, or indentations, you've got a different color of plastic. It looks like it's zooming in pretty good, plus a little metal screen. These are the microphones, and there's 8 of them. So you can kind of see the 4, so they're on the corners plus 2. And hopefully this will zoom in again. So you can see that you have microphone pickup going all the way around. Hopefully I'm not going to hang up or mute myself. I wanted to show what it looks like underneath. So you've got a Ethernet cable connection if you want to daisy chain these. So this is for the one that's previous. So if you're coming from another device, this one is next if you're connecting and heading off to another device. So if you're just using this and one other one, I assume if this is the master that's connected to your computer via this USB-C port, this is how you do it. You'd go from here to another one with one device connected to a USB-C port. You have a standard little power connection right here. The brick, the power adapter is quite large. One thing I like is these bridges of the hole cutout for putting in your power and your USB-C cable and your Ethernet cables. On both sides here, you have this little bridge, which I quite like, which means it's going to hold those cables in place for when you flip this back over, and are going to keep talking. When you actually make those connections, you flip them back over, you don't have to worry about how you're positioning these cables because it's going to lay flat. Nice little design feature. Hopefully this helps. This is a really nice product, and I definitely recommend it. You're paying a premium compared to a lot of other products of this nature, but this is definitely a cut above. Good luck in your hunting.